morning, everyone, and welcome to this very special Thursday edition of the Tuesday Morning Profit Break. We're coming to you live from the Bowling University studio at the International Bowling Campus here in Arlington, Texas. Thank you for joining us this morning. I'm Bart Berger, and this morning we have a great opportunity that we are excited to announce and provide to every BPAA center. And best of all, as we continue to partner with you on this road to recovery, is being provided at absolutely no cost to your center. Now, in an effort to provide an enhanced guest experience to our bowling guests, as well as increase the length of stay while they're with you, every BPAA center is being provided a free subscription to Bowl TV. Yes, a free subscription to Bowl TV. Now, to help us better understand what Bowl TV is and how to get started, today we have with us in studio Mr. Jason Thomas. Jason is the Senior Director of Digital Media for USBC. Welcome, Jason.
Thanks for having me, Bart.
Awesome.
You're looking great today.
Thank you, sir. And you as well, young man.
Thank you. I try.
Excellent. So, hey, Jason, let's dive right in here. I think most of our audience today is probably familiar with Bowl TV, and that's a streaming service. But as I've learned, there's so much more. Can you walk us through a little bit about what Bowl TV is?
Yeah, I mean, Bowl TV is fantastic. You know, it's something we started a couple years ago. We cover basically all of the premier events in the sport. Like last week, for example, we covered the Masters and the U.S. Open. Next week, we kick off the PWBA, which is, you know, one of the biggest reasons for people to subscribe. We've got 20 events this year, in addition to a number of other events like Junior Gold, the collegiate events, and then we've got a new team championship series coming up in the fall to round out our schedule. But approximately 80 to 90 events a year of live coverage, in addition to, you know, a bunch of instructional content, podcasts, some behind-the-scenes stuff. So there's literally hundreds of hours of content in the portal, and then there's new content being created all the time.
Yeah, I have to tell you, spirit of full disclosure, certainly being part of the industry, I was familiar with Bowl TV, but until I got a chance to really get a subscription and kind of peek behind the curtain, if you will, I was amazed at all the additional content and programming that you have there. And it was interesting to learn that when I was watching some of the Masters, you actually had some commentary. So tell us a little bit about what that looks like.
Yeah, so we try to do wall-to-wall coverage of each event. For example, the U.S. Open and the Masters, we had 120 hours of coverage of that event. So people got to watch, you know, from ball one, and we even did podcasts during the practice session. So kind of like a golf channel's on the range. You know, we're out there talking to ball reps, talking to players while the players are practicing. So you're really getting, you know, incredible insight into what's going on at the professional level. You know, if you're interested in improving your game, you're getting all this really great insider information during the coverage. And then when the events happen, we do have, you know, our batch of regular commentators, but we also bring in guests remotely from around the world. We bring in players. So you're getting some incredible insights, some incredible stories. And like I mentioned, 120 hours of those events in 2 weeks. I mean, that's just the time we were on the air. So, I mean, those were you know, just basically wall-to-wall coverage of those fantastic events.
Yeah, and those of you that know that normally if you visit the website, this is a $79.95 subscription service. That alone is a great value. But BPAA member centers and the joint partnership with the USBC and BPAA are going to be provided this at absolutely no cost. The timing's perfect. So tell us about what's coming up next week with the, not the relaunch, but the next event for the ladies.
Yeah, so the tour actually has a modified season this year. We did a kickoff classic in January, which was fantastic, and it was kind of our first event back after the pandemic. And so that got us off to a nice start. But the tour season really starts April 22nd. And the season has expanded from 14 to 20 events this year. So those events will be happening starting April 22nd. And then we'll go all the way until September, and then there's another event in October as well at the end to kind of culminate the season. So PWBA has been a huge, you know, it's just been a great venture, joint venture with USBC and BPAA, and it's been one of the most popular things in the sport, you know, the last 6 years since it relaunched. And so the only way to watch it is on Bowl TV. So it's a really big reason why somebody would want to subscribe. And we've seen, and you know, one of the main reasons why we've done this program is some of the centers that we're familiar with have Bowl TV already. And so they'll put it up on their screens, and people will hang out in the bar, watch the competition, and they'll stay in the center for as long as that competition's going because they want to watch it. So we feel like getting it out to more centers will be able to duplicate that experience across the country.
Yeah, just a great opportunity to support the ladies, to improve the length of stay, which helps the centers. So it's just really a win-win all the way around. So there's so much more to Bowl TV than just the live streaming, as we just learned there. So Jason, if a BPA center would like to get started, how do they go about getting their free subscription?
Yeah, it's very simple. So centers can go to BPAA.com, and there's a form to fill out there. Once you fill out that form, you'll be issued an access code, which you'll take over to the Bowl TV website to sign up your center. And then once that's underway, you'll have access to all the content. We've also got customer support that'll help you. Like, for example, if you need help figuring out how to get the content on your screens in your bowling center, we've got a crew here that'll help you with that as well, in addition to folks that can help you, if you have any issues with getting your subscription, set up in the first place.
Yeah. So, Jason, thank you for spending a few minutes with us this morning to share that great news.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. I mean, it's another thing that we're really happy to be partnering on with BPAA. And, it's really cool. We hope to see all the centers in your network adding it to their repertoire and, having these watch parties all throughout the country. It should be pretty cool.
Great. Well, folks, remember, if you'd like to activate your free subscription for your center, just visit BPA.com and click on the Bowl TV link, and Jason and the team will get you set up. It's live and it's ready to go right now. You can have your account activated in time for the upcoming PWBA event, as Jason said, starting on April 22nd. So we look forward to seeing you next Tuesday at 10:15 Eastern for the next episode of the regular Tuesday morning profit break. And you're going to want to make sure that you're joining us Tuesday, as we'll be joined by New York Times bestselling author Joseph Michelli. If you have any questions about today's show or like additional information, as always, you can reach us anytime at education@bpa.com. Until then, I'm Bart Berger, and do for one what you wish you could do for everyone. See you next Tuesday.